What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about ZEBEC yet again today, ZBCN USD. Hit that like button, subscribe, and thank you all for being here. It is the 7th day of July, and here we are at about $0.00218. Roughly 11 hours, 13 minutes left in the day. I want to start off the video giving you my thoughts, my summary on what I believe the price is going to do over the short term, over the medium term, and over the long term. First and foremost, let's start off with the long term. Long term, I believe ZEBEC will see new all-time lows. I do not hate this coin. I do not hate the community. I do not have a vendetta against this coin. We were bullish down here. We were bearish up here, right? That's all it is, man. And because we're in a bear market, and because this is ZEBEC's first bear market, it will likely do what most cryptos do in their first bear market. It will see a larger than 90% drop from its all-time high to its low. Typically, most cryptos in their first bear market see a 94% drop or more, okay? But a 90% drop takes you right there, right to your all-time lows. Now, maybe you get right there and then you bounce. Maybe. But I would think after all this, you're going to see some panic selling. People are going to really shit the bed here, man. You're going to see a lot of panic selling. And maybe you just push a little bit lower. Maybe push a dramatic bit lower. Whatever the case may be. But whenever I say 90% or more, I mean 94%, guys, is all the way down here. Like, it's all the way down there, okay? There's a significant difference between 90 and 94, right? From here, that's 90. That 90 to 94 difference is a 40% difference, right? It's pretty dramatic. It compounds. Negatives compound. It's just how it works. Negative percentages are so weird. Anyways, if we're looking at this from a low to a high, I do believe, the primary target zone would be the 1272 to the 1618. If we break below that, we activate the secondary target zone, which is the 1886 to this 2618. And this is the area that I think we're going to go to, is the secondary zone, which is anywhere from 1, 2, 3 zeros, 6, 2 to, really 3 zeros, 3. It's a broad range. It's a very broad range, but that's the area that I think we're going to go to. Now, that's the long term. That's end of cycle stuff. That's what I believe is going to happen inevitably. In the midterm, we're probably going to work our way down, maybe see a little bit of growth, whatever, work our way down to this area, see some volatility, continue to work down like this, however it works, and just maintain this kind of structure. Okay, that's my thoughts. We'll probably see a sudden shift down, as we did here, as we did here, as we did here, as we did here. We'll probably see a sudden shift down over the weeks, over the months to come. But in the short term, in the very more immediate term, I actually think that we're going to see a little bit of recovery. I do believe that ZEBEC is going to recover a little bit. You look at this on a daily time frame. You've been in a downtrend on your daily RSI for quite some time, lower lows, lower highs, and maybe you go a little bit lower here. I didn't expect that we'd go below this low, but maybe you do. Maybe go just a little bit lower, and that's fine. But somewhere in this area, we're at prior points of resistance that we held as consistent resistance and support for a while, okay? We look at this on an overall low here, low to high basis. You're right at the golden ratio. It makes sense, in my opinion, that you would find a little bit of support here, and you might come up to 0024 to 0027. Maybe you even rally all the way back up to 0031. Maybe. In all fairness, though, you have actually bounced up to the 0.5 area and came back down. If you do close below 002 on a daily basis, if you close below 002 on a daily basis, this upside maneuver, this potential endeavor back to 003 or higher, or even 0027, whatever the case may be, this potential endeavor goes away. If you close below 002, we are opening the doors to 0018, 00166, and maybe even lower. We close below 0022, you guys. This could be the point at which the door opens the short term to that more midterm target, which is going below this low and seeing that sudden shift down. So just be aware of that, okay? It's not what I think is going to happen, but I've been wrong before. I can be wrong again. We've been pretty accurate with ZEBEC here. And the overall thought is that it's going to go down as time goes on. But we've been moving down so much, and volume's dying off, I think that a little bit of recovery makes sense. You look at this from a high to a low, the golden ratio is right there at 0031, which the 236 from this low to high was all the way up in that area as well, right in that golden ratio zone, right? We take this low here to this high, the 236, the red line, it's right there in that golden ratio zone. Prior support here on the price, right? Right there. Prior support, prior resistance, right? You get rid of the noise. If you can see past the noise, it's great. Prior resistance back here. It makes sense to me. It also makes sense that we could go to this 382 and this 382 to find resistance right here, because there's also resistance and support right there, and resistance right there, and support right there. So there's a lot of significance there at that 0027 area as well. At any rate, higher, lower, and then higher, whatever. We're going lower. We're going lower as time goes on. I don't really have anything else to say. I don't know if technical analysis is gonna. I mean, I can give you technical analysis, but I feel very confident in the predictions I've given you. The 1 hour time frame here, RSI shaping up. You broke out of your downtrend. You're actually starting to form an uptrend. It is shaping up. You're at these low points. I know it's super scary, but it's shaping up. Stochastics look all right. The MACD is starting to shape up as well. That's just the 1 hour though. 4 hour, still kind of sucks to be fair, but double bottom, not nothing. Stochastics, bullish divergence. MACD, bullish divergence. There you go. The 4 hour looks good. Daily time frame, bullish divergence on the RSI. Bullish divergence on the stochastics. Kind of bullish divergence on the MACD, kind of. You just look like you're ready for a move up. And again, I'm not saying spectacular new all-time highs are coming in. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if they get you again, guys. If they get you again and you see a breakout of this kind of lower high dynamic here. If you were to see something that's at 0027 or higher, I wouldn't be surprised. And then there, where everybody's max bullish, that's where we become bearish. People will call me stupid, just like they did up here whenever I was bearish. And, well, as time goes on, we'll see how that goes. I promise, though, I won't rub it in anybody's face. I don't like to rub it in anybody's face because the thing is, man, we rub it in the hater's face whenever we're going up. We don't rub it in the hater's face when we're going down. When we're going up, it's just people missing out on opportunity. We're going down, it's in bad taste because then you're rubbing it in on people who are literally losing money, and that's no fun, man. That's no fun at all. That's not right. I don't want people to lose money. I don't want people to miss out either. But I'd rather make fun of people who are missing out than make fun of people who are losing money. So, again, I won't rub it in your face. But, again, I think if you haven't sold, if you're being super stubborn, and you just want to prove me wrong with your stubbornness, maybe take it upon yourself to sell at this next little pump area that we're going to get. Okay, I'm still holding true to that. I've got nothing else. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.